All right, class, y'all ready? All right, good start. All right, good morning, everybody. Good morning. All right, good to see everybody. I will do attendance. Let's see what I have attendance around. I'll check in a minute. All right, I want you to take a quick piece of paper out. You have a lot of things to do today, but we're going to first start off with a journal question. To get it started. Did y'all have a good day so far? Starting off good? Good. It was good to start off good. Good and strong. I know Stephen King, he once said, his famous quote is, quiet people have loud minds. You ever heard of that before? Yeah. Quiet people have loud minds. I think that's very interesting and very important. A lot of times, when you go, especially when you're around like older people, a lot of times it's good to just sit there and just listen. You just never know what you can get out of it. My question for you today is, if there was something that you could cut and paste out of your life, what would it be? All right. Give me 5 points on if there was something that you could cut and paste out of your life, what would it be? Something if you want to just cut something, what would it be? You should be typing. Write down. Maybe I want to cut out time. Maybe I want to cut out some family members I don't like. Just 5 points. You probably might share it. This is your class. This is your personal time. Just 5 points. Something that you want to. If there was something that you could cut out of your life, you would do it. It could be no homework. You could use your imagination. Maybe you would have like a person that as a form of a clone to come to the classroom with you. You'll cut out. Say changing the margins affect all pages within the document. When you have it, just click OK. All right. This should probably answer another question. Selecting a page orientation. Make sure you're looking at your notes. A document orientation determines what direction the text extends across the page. In your page orientation, which is commonly used for business documents, text extends across the shorter length of the document. And your landscape orientation, which is commonly used for brochures, graphics, tables, and so on. I guess that answers the question with 2 types of orientation, which you could tell right here. You got 2 types of orientation here. Alright, now in the page setup group of the page layout tab, we're going to click the drop down arrow to display the orientation. And we're going to select landscape. If I'm going too fast, please let me know. And I definitely will slow down. I'm having no problem doing that. Alright. Then you're not gonna click, you could just save it if you want. Just click save. Alright, good. Alright, next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go in the page setup group.
within our page layout tab, and we'll click the drop down arrow to display the orientation menu, and we're going to select portrait. That's the original default setting. The orientation changed back to portrait from the previous exercise. From the page layout group, we're going to click the drop down arrow to display the size, and we're going to select legal. Alright, we're going to return to the document, and we're going to click the page layout tab, and then we're going to click the drop down arrow of the size, and we're going to select we're going to select letter, which is our default setting again. Now this should answer another question. We'll go back to your notes real quick. Working with breaks. Word automatically starts a new page in long documents when the text reaches the bottom of the page. There may be times, however, when you work with documents that contain various objects or special layouts that require you to control where a page or section breaks. So that's your answer. A page is the location in a document where one page ends and a new page begins. Break. That's right under two types of orientation. Page break. All right. Y'all still with me? Also, you can insert and remove these manual page breaks and section breaks, and you can control the word hyphenation and set non-breaking spaces in your word. Alright, next section we're going to work with is inserting and removing a manual page break. A page break is the location in a document where one page ends and a new page begins. You can let Word determine where the break will occur, and you can also decide where to insert the manual page break or set specific options for those page breaks. Alright, this would be another question, another answer to your question. Manual page breaks displays a single dotted line with the words page break in the center. When you enable the show hide button, when you enable the show hide button, alright, y'all ready? Thumbs up. Ready? Alright. Alright, the next thing we're going to do, we're going to go back to our document, and we're going to delete all lines above proposal description. Alright, so it should be as close as you can to the next paragraph. Alright, in the insert tab, in the page group, we're going to click the page. We're going to click the page break button. Bless you. A manual page break is inserted and the proposal description is forced to the next page. Alright, y'all, are you with me? Alright, once you click on your page break, click on next page. What happened? Oh, alright. But not far anyway. Alright, do your page look like mine? Do you have a page break setting on there? You should at least have one. Do you have at least one page break? If not, I'll go over it again. Make sure your Your insertion button is right by P. Click on brakes. Scroll down to the next page and click it. And on the tools, on the menu, on the upper left corner of the screen, produce tools options as shown on the right. 4 additional commands appear, but just note that only 2 of them is highlighted. So we're gonna go back and click on view again. Now we're gonna hover the mouse over each command to view. Just hover over it. Now we're gonna click the edit document. Good. You see how the screen changes to the print layout view? Your screen look like mine? Alright. You there? Alright. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to click on, well, we're already on view. Just look at the additional commands such as edit document. Hold on. We got mixed up there for a minute. Let me backtrack. Good. Hold on, I got technical difficulties for a second. Everybody doing all right? Alright, we're going to click over read mode. And once we get to the read mode button, we're going to click the view button again. And once we get here, we're going to click over to the navigation pane. The navigation pane opens on the left side of the screen. This allows you to navigate the document quickly by selecting headers, pages, or searching for text. So you got your headers, you got your pages, and you got your results. Alright, what we're going to do next is we're going to click on option number 3, which is your results. Alright, you see that? Next, we're going to click our pages tab. And you see these little pages on the left hand side? Right here, you see these? These are called your thumbnail. Pretty easy to remember. Thumbnail. Very easy. I know pretty much most of y'all know what thumbnails are and stuff, so it's just a reminder, and it's just a easier way to try to figure out what it is. All right, next we're gonna close out. We're gonna click on. Click over here. Oh, don't do what I do yet. Don't do what I do yet. What is going on here? Give me 1 second. Don't. Okay. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. All right, escape. All right, everybody still with me? All right. Next, we're going to click on our web layout. This view allows you to see the document as a web page. Now, click on your outline, which is right to the right of web layout. And notice that the outline tabs in the groups of the command that appears for editing your outlines. Now close the outline view. Click the view tab again. And then click the draft view button. Just underneath outline. Right now we're going to click print layout. And this returns the view of the document back to default settings. Now note that some of the view option buttons are also available on the status bar at the bottom. You can click each one to compare the results and the views. So take a minute and click each one. to get back to the additional one is going to be right in the middle. Everybody still with me? Alright, if you lost, say something. Please. You're free to say whatever you want. Alright, now you can adjust your screen to change the way the ribbon displays in the upper right corner. Do you know where your ribbon's at? Alright. Now we're going to select the auto hide ribbon. And this hides it. Now we're going to click on it again. And we're going to click on show tabs. Right, now to return to the screen to its original settings, we're going to click ribbon display options. And we're going to click show tabs again. Show tabs and commands. Alright, everybody's there? Everybody stand up for a minute. Stretch. Please. I got tired. Stretch. Stretch. Don't y'all fall asleep on me. Alright. Say hi to your neighbor. Say hi. Shake their hands. Why don't you go shake somebody's hand? Go shake Walker's hand. Hey, move from your seats. Take a breather. Yeah, go ahead, Banyas. Shake Joe's hand up, Banyas. Y'all go shake your hand. Hey. Nice to meet you. Alright. Alright, you ready to sit back down? Alright. Oh, y'all like robots. Y'all like robots. Alright, let's go. Alright. I don't like working straight. I'll take breaks from time to time, so you gotta roll with me, okay? So sometimes we're gonna take a break, because I think it's important that we can relax our brains. Because, you know, you go through that motion of system overload, and you ain't gonna hear nothing. All you're gonna see is my mouth going, la, 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 la. So just work with me, alright? But we on good pace. Next thing we're gonna do real fast is we're gonna click on just right next to outline. You have a ruler. You see the ruler box? Just click on your ruler. And click on it again, because the ruler disappeared. It should reappear. And next, underneath that, you have your grid lines. Click on your grid lines. And that's cool right there. I really thought that was cool right there. Alright, you could unclick it to remove it. Everybody, we on the same page? Alright, good. Alright, next thing we're going to do is we're going to click the one page button, which is not too far from your zoom. It's right here. One page. Alright, with the one page button, it displays one entire page on the screen. Now we're going to click on again. Alright, now we're going to click on multiple pages to switch a display of multiple pages. It look kind of neat there, right? Yeah. Next we're going to click on again. Alright, click back on your one page. Alright, next we're going to click on our zoom. When you click on your zoom, click on 200%. And click OK. Alright. Alright, it's pretty interesting there. That's for like a person that really can't see, or you're really trying to fix something up. Alright, next we're gonna click on our zoom out. You could do it right here. You click on your zoom out button, which is located at the right end of the status bar below. Each time you click one button, it decreases by 10%. So let's click all the way down to about 60. Alright, we're going to zoom in again, the slider to about 80, so click it one up. Now we're going to drag the slider all the way to the left. Now when you click it all the way to the left, you can see that it looked like a thumbnail. Alright, so we're back to thumbnails again. Now, just click it back to 100%. Good. Alright, we can also click on page width. see that? Click on it real fast. Page width. Alright, good. Y'all still with me? Alright, good. Everybody on the same page? Alright. If you lost, let me know. Alright, now inside your window command group, click the new window button right here. Just click on it. Alright. Now when you click on your new window button, we're trying to look for Star Bright Satellite Proposal 2, which I find interesting. So we gotta go back to view, and right down here where it says switch windows, click on the arrow down and click on the second one, which is the third one, I'm sorry. Star Bright Proposal 2. On my screen it's 3 because there was something else, but on your screen it should say 2. Are you there? Alright, good. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to click the Arrange All button. Now, see, it's a top and bottom display of your document. Alright, next we're going to click the View Side by Side, which is right here to the right. Interesting, right? Y'all still there? Is it side by side, or does it look something different? What about you over there? Is it side by side? Good. Now, just pay attention. If you look on the left side, it should say synchronizing, but I can't see it on my screen. It should say synchronizing, but put your arrow on the middle of your document and just scroll down. You notice that both documents is going down at the same time? Yes? No? Maybe so? I'm telling y'all good, because it took me about 3, 4, 5 times to try to figure this out. I was like, man, I must be lost. But this is really good. Alright, now click anywhere on your satellite, your Star Bright satellite.